If the bed is not shaking, your marriage will shake. So you have to make sure the bed is shaking if you want that marriage to last long. A lot of people have shaky marriages because the bed is not shaking. Selah. But if your marriage is going to last long, fire must also not go out in the bedroom. We want you to pray, but we want you to play. Yes. Because when I hear women complaining, the way it's disturbing me, is it food? Yes, ma, it's food. I said I should just tell you, in case you are not aware, it's food. I don't know why my husband is always disturbing me every time. Every time, sex. Okay, so who should he disturb, ma? I just said I should ask you, in case you have information we are not all aware of. Last time I checked, you are the sole distributor, legal distributor. Men, am I preaching or am I not preaching? Oh, Pastor, you don't understand. I have a headache. We don't need your head, man. Just lie down right there. We'll do it on. If the bed is not shaking, your marriage will shake. So you have to make sure the bed is shaking if you want that marriage to last long. A lot of people have shaky marriages because the bed is not shaking. Selah. So the Bible says, render due benevolence. I will end with this, even though my time is done, so this is not where I'm going, but let me end with this. Listen. Too many people complain about their sex lives. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm this. Listen, I understand that. But we have to understand that it is due benevolence. In other words, God is saying, gift it to your partner. When you are a single person, God expects you in the house of God, morning, afternoon, night. Do all the prayer platforms you want to pray. Because the truth of the matter is, there's nothing else you're supposed to be doing. The only person you are building intimacy with is Jesus. But you see, when you are married, he says you will not be concerned about the things of this world, how you will please your partner. So God is expecting you to have sex if you're married. Please note, I said if you are married, not if you have boyfriend, not if you are wearing ring. If it's ring and it's not wedding ring, it's not ring. So there are two kinds of sex. There's beautiful and there's dutiful. I hope to God there are no kids in the room. Beautiful and dutiful. Beautiful sex is we both want to have sex. We're breaking plates. Nobody's breaking plates, but you know what I mean. We're breaking plates, scattering everything, swinging from the chandelier. We even have time to do negligee. Everything. We're doing it all. In fact, before that time, we're sending text messages. What I'm going to do to you, all those things. But then there's the one that is dutiful sex. I don't have power, but you want. Let's do this. And please note, even though it is dutiful, please do not make it look as if it's punishment. Oh yeah, just come and do like, I'm tired. Quick, you know you come quick. It's not that time. No, I'm sorry, sir. I don't know if you invite me again, but I said, let me say everything I want to say today. I don't know if they'll call me back. So maybe next time, it's only Pastor K they'll bring back. But look at what Apostle Paul, that we all read from, sir, said. PJ, I said I should just remind you that it's in the Bible, it's not me. 1 Corinthians 7, this is where we end. He says, now, for my response concerning the issues you've asked me to address. Apostle Paul said, you wrote saying, it is proper for a man to live in celibacy. Is it proper for a man to live? Perhaps. But because of the danger of immorality, each husband should have sexual intimacy with his wife. And each wife should have sexual intimacy with her husband. Wives, did you hear? A husband has the responsibility of meeting the sexual needs of his wife. We don't have to tell them twice. But a wife also likewise to her husband. Neither the husband nor the wife have exclusive rights to their own bodies, but those rights are to be surrendered to the other. So don't continue to refuse your spouse those rights, except perhaps by mutual agreement for a specified time. So that you can both be devoted to prayer. And then you should resume your physical pleasure so that the adversary cannot take advantage of you because the desires of your body. Listen, if your marriage is going to last long, you have to make sure you are having sex. I don't care how old you are, you should still be having some kind of sexual intimacy. That is one of the ways to ensure that your marriage lasts long. Because one of the things that causes infidelity, and not really because it should, but a lot of times, the other person feels the need to go outside because they feel they are not satisfied in their home. I'm not making any excuse. A cheater is a cheater. That one is not really your fault. But you to do your part. I can't count the number of Christian women who talk to me and tell me that, Pastor, that one doesn't matter. My husband can never cheat on me, say Christian. After I look at Joseph. But must we make it hard for somebody to obey God? Even even though, if your marriage is going to last, simple. Close all the windows and all doors. No matter how you feel, put your vows above your feelings. Make sure the bed is shaking so that your marriage will not be shaky. Were you blessed?